I just say shh, and they all shut up. I like that. First
Speaking of
one to
you
say
have
shut
control.
up. Shut up. All right, 27 degrees. Yes, it's going to be a crazy show today. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Good to see everyone.
Let me give y'all some advice right now.
Uh-oh.
If you're out this morning, scrape your windshield off.
Before you leave the
Yeah,
house?
scrape your windshield off. It could be hazardous to other people on the road who park in a garage. But I'll tell you more about that in just a little bit. Yes, I'm Jamie Goobert. This is Athens in the AM. And as Gloria just told you, it's cold outside just in time for the Christmas parade tonight at 6 o'clock. But anyway, yes, the Three Stooges joined me this morning. Bob Labbe back in action. Shut up. And Tom. Yep. Hello.
Oh, gosh.
Hello. Hello.
Idiot.
Okay.
Right here.
Hey, shut up.
Right here.
It's going to be an interesting day. There's a lot of stuff now we probably haven't mentioned to y'all about what went on last Saturday night when the game, LSU. But we'll talk about that later on this morning, too. Mac was an eyewitness. So we'll get on that. But first of all, let me talk about something else right now. Y'all know it's cold. Y'all need to stay warm. You got to get you one of these. That's right. Elite Heat. All you got to do is go down to Dixie Auto Parts. See Bill, Richard, the whole bunch, Peggy. They got all kind of heaters down there. We were down there yesterday. Gloria and I were talking to them. And they've got a stockpile of heaters. They got those things, the blowers, the heat blowers that you can use in your garages and stuff like that. They got Honda generators. Now's the time to go to Dixie Auto Parts right there on Highway 72, right next to Hobb Jewelers. You can't miss them. Plus, they got a big deal of Toros. These things, I think, are $2.99. Save you money. Heat up the whole house with one little heater. Elite Heat. Go by Dixie Auto Parts.
Toro what? Lawnmower? You don't mow the yard. What do you do?
No, but I did buy a brand new Toro last year down there and used it twice. I got bored during the tornado, so I had to go cut my own grass.
I'm a little confused, Jamie.
Yeah. Well, you're a lot confused.
Well, I know, but I thought...
more in the wintertime.
Well, no, not just that, but personally, I thought you had your own personal Elite Heat. I thought you had one. What do you think about mine? Well, yes, you do.
I do. Bobby, you ain't going to believe some stories I'm about to share with you.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Here's Gloria with the weather.
Here's the Elite Heat.
Cold. Hey, you know what? Before we go, let me... it's cold, so cold today. I'm not wearing socks yet, but I do have on underwear.
That's a little more information I really care to know.
There's a reason behind that.
An inside joke thing.
Okay, well, I'm glad I'm not a part of that one.
Because one of us may be commando.
Easy on that shoulder.
I ain't gonna call no names. Shut up. Let's go to the weather.
Let's go to the weather. And you know what? Also, I do want to say, when you go to Dixie Auto Parts, tell them you want to register for that free chainsaw they're going to be giving away on December 23rd. If you can, for the fireplace, I guess. Let's go over the weather forecast quickly. It's just cold. Bundle up on your way out. Yes, make sure your windshield is cleaned off before you leave the house. Could be dangerous. 56 for the high today for the Christmas parade. Of course, the low is 29, so bundle up tonight. We'll see you all out there about 5:30 or so. And then tomorrow, high temperatures of 58, low of 30. Looking pretty good. The rest of the weekend, nice too. Rain returns next week, maybe even Sunday. 230-498.
I need my man Zach here. Where's Zach at?
Zach did text. He did text and say he was going to stop by here, but he couldn't, and he said, "Shut up."
Oh, he said, what? At least Bama Zach. I mean, at
He
least
was going to stop by, but he can't.
He's a reasonable Alabama. He's not delusional.
Jamie, don't you have someone hired to do your windshields for you?
No,
Yeah,
he's
he parks in
okay.
the
My windshield ain't a problem. It's one of my neighbor's windshield.
Oh, okay. I just figured he'd...
Same one that ran through his
Tom?
yard.
Right, Tom? I figured he'd have somebody hired to do that for him. Okay.
Hey, let me tell you, no kidding. If you're watching this when you ain't been out yet, you need to get out there and scrape that old window off this morning. Can you pour hot water on without busting the windshield?
Not real hot.
Don't do that.
Just warm.
Warm water.
Yeah, not hot.
That's the quickest.
Well, I got a garage. Thanks for selling me the house, Tom.
I have a garage.
I might be able to stay there a few more months.
My wife and dog.
Hey, Donnie, you just made me a compliment a while ago. I want to bring that up to Alabama fans. You said I was one of the few Alabama fans that came out and told the truth that we really, if it was us, I wouldn't want a rematch.
That's right. Most Alabama fans are saying, y'all just scared. Y'all just scared. Well, look, the game was a toss-up. You go either way. There's no doubt about it. That game was a toss-up game. You could flip a coin to pick out who wins.
Why
Now,
would we-
notice we got her on back here, Mazan's wife. I have not seen that video, but I heard she's made a complete fool of herself.
Oh,
She
has
did.
she? You ought to see the
She
video.
did.
Well, that's what this
Why?
cute. I haven't seen it. Have you heard about it?
No, but I have a question. Why would we not want a rematch? What's wrong with
No,
a
no,
rematch?
Well, I'm
no.
saying,
If y'all
had
had
we
won,
won.
if y'all had won,
Oh, I would
rematch
not.
with LSU.
If they deserve it, I would give it
Well, I
to them.
wouldn't
Yeah.
want, but I mean, I'd
Yeah,
be
but-
scared. If I was down there, I'd be scared Beth Bama's fixing to stomp us.
Well, no,
ruin
I
our
agree.
perfect season.
I agree with that,
Okay.
but I would still want a rematch either way. And in this one, I think
I
it's
wouldn't. If
deserving.
we had won, I'd be saying, bring on Oklahoma State.
Nah, no.
Right, they don't have a defense. You run right through them. Trent Richardson would eat their lunch, buddy. I'm telling you.
Is he going to win the Heisman? He's
I think
leading
he
right
is.
now.
I think he is.
I don't know.
You just never know.
Who's
how-
getting to go?
Luck has no more games left. He's done. So
Yeah,
he has
well,
no game left either. So it's
well, Richardson
between-
is too, yeah.
It's between Richardson and Luck. And
Hey, you wearing underwear?
Jeff Matthews just walked in.
J-Man.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm not sure if I really want to hear
Grab
this
you a
story or
biscuit.
not.
I
to
didn't
be
burn
honest.
Well,
them.
we'll have to share it later. We have video.
we got a video to back it up. So
Oh, okay.
I've got to hang on a second. I'm home.
Well, yeah, right. Okay.
Bet.
Yeah, hang on a second.
There again, there's more information that I really don't want to know
Anyway.
today.
Hollywood will be calling for you before long.
anyway, let's get to some sports.
Let me talk about something. If Clay walks in, it's going to be amazing. But Jeff, are you a duck hunter?
Yes, it will.
Yeah,
Are you a duck hunter?
I am.
Anyway, you are?
Yeah.
Salt Lake City. A Utah bird hunter was shot in the butt after his dog stepped on his shotgun laid across the bow of the boat.
Oh,
The 46-year-old man was duck hunting with a friend when he climbed out of the boat to move his decoys. The man left his 12-gauge shotgun in the boat. The dog stepped on it, causing it to fire. It wasn't clear whether the safety on the gun was on at the time. Well, I guess not if it shot him.
not.
Well,
Why not put your
wow.
safety
The
up?
man was hit
Stupid.
from about 10 feet away with 27 pellets of birdshot. He says the man wasn't seriously injured in part because he was wearing waders and had his underwear on.
That poor guy.
my
I'm sorry. I bet he
goodness.
ain't sitting down for a while because that still hurts.
He's lucky he got it
you
in the
imagine
butt.
that? Hey,
That's just stupid.
Now, Donnie,
It's like
later on
somebody
this
jumping in a
morning,
pool.
later
You
on
think
this
gun
morning-
safety, if you're not gun safety, you're stupid.
that's
Let me tell you,
exactly
later on this
Right, Tony?
morning, we're going to talk about the LSU Arkansas game. You know, we had a little get together
Okay.
for some Alabama fans because at the time we
And
planned the
LSU
party,
fans.
we needed Arkansas to win. But since everything happened the week before, you know, wasn't really an issue.
No, personally, I don't think we needed Arkansas to win.
No,
Well, I'm talking about before.
if Oklahoma State wouldn't have
got beat.
lost, then y'all would have needed Arkansas.
Then we would have needed it.
But anyway,
You
go
with
on.
me? You with me?
Oh, yeah, I'm with you now.
Come on, he's been
So
away
anyway,
for
there
2
was one
weeks,
guy
so-
in there popped off the entire night, besides your mama.
No, your mom was
Popping
great.
off the whole night about.
I'm Johnny right now,
Finally, I
his
came out and
brother
said, you know, if LSU wins this game, you ought to just go jump in the pool.
You dared him, and Donnie, being the Donnie he is.
Okay, okay.
I said, if we win, I'll jump. 'Cause we
So
were down
Tom was
14-0.
there. He was a witness.
I said, I'll go jump in the pool if we win.
First of all, Bobby, how many men do you know wear a wife beater T-shirt?
I do. Underneath my shirts, yeah, I wear them.
Well, they're not.
We know that now.
They're designed to go underneath the armpit for a certain reason, Donnie. You don't wear those
We
things.
know, Donnie, we know that now.
No, they're designed.
We know you wear whitey tighties too.
No, they're not whitey tighties.
Yeah, they are. They're colored
They're
whitey tighties.
colored. Yeah.
Oh,
So anyway, Bobby.
all right.
We're going to share it with y'all later. He
Yeah, you
goes
have
out.
to. You're losing yours.
I got them back.
Jump
Jumps in the
pool.
pool, off the diving board now, a
Okay.
month before Christmas.
Yes, you hold the record at our house.
It was 40 degrees. That water was about 40 degrees. It
He
was
got that going, ain't that right? Hey, get out here.
So in other words, there was plenty of.
A word.
In other words, there
word.
were plenty of shrinkage. Correct.
That's right.
Okay.
Now, Donnie, here's the other question I've been asked by people all across Limestone County. Will Donnie Huddleston seek political office again?
And the answer to that is yes. Because you know what? I'm true to my word.
Yeah,
One
you
thing
true
I
to your
do
word,
is
all
when I
right.
make a promise,
You
I
true?
hold that
That's
word.
true. I mean, that's good.
Do you want to go
Yes.
ahead and make an announcement
Good
today?
answer.
I'm running against Barack Obama. I will be your next president, and we will have a polar bear swimming.
Now, y'all may have noticed, Jamie, why do you always wear that Alabama bracelet? Because I like Alabama Roll Tide, and my good buddy Dr. Alan Coleman got it for me. I don't know how much it cost,
They're
because it
good
was a
people.
gift. But They got this new thing called Jawbone. Have y'all heard of these?
No.
No.
They're $100 each. Have you heard of that, these?
Yeah.
It says here, you've been stuffing your face, staying up in the wee hours during the holidays, and spending too much time on your butt. You ought to eat better, sleep longer, and alter your lifestyle. Well, what if wearing a bracelet in combination with an app on your iPad, iPhone, iTouch could somehow motivate you to break those unhealthy habits? That's precisely what the folks at Jawbone are trying to help you with. The introduction of Up, that bracelet, Up. It's supposed to track your movement all day long in a little readout.
Best way to do that.
So now
best way
you-
to do that is get a shot collar, and every time you go to eat, have somebody press the button. You won't eat.
So now you have an app to tell you you're lazy and haven't done anything today.
Yeah.
My wife tells me that all the time.
I was just going to say, it doesn't take a computer to tell you you're
tell
lazy.
you.
Just get married.
Just look at you. Well, not you personally. I'm
off
just.
that couch. Stop watching football. Go
People
do
got to
some work.
have. People got to have self-discipline. Is exactly.
All right,
what
later on this morning, I want to talk to you about a story, and I know you saw it on Mark McCarter's article that had on the front page of the story. Our Tommy Lewis, famous for coming off the bench, I think it was
Yes.
1954 at
54, I
Rice, and tackling the guy. Y'all have heard this story.
Yes.
It's legendary.
Yeah.
Well, we'll show it for you. We found it, Corey. They were able to find it. We'll talk about that later. But Harvey Updike is using in part of his defense the quote, "I'm too full of Bama," taken from Tommy Lewis, what he said. Tommy Lewis is our neighbor in Huntsville, over in a
Updike's
local
neat.
circle. And he's
Of course, his
now in a
family's
nursing home.
upset
But we'll
about
talk
it
about
now
that later.
because-
But that's what
Sounds
he's
like a
using,
minute.
and the family is so embarrassed by this whole thing that it's not even funny right now.
And Tommy
not
never
funny.
liked to talk about
No,
that
I mean, he was
anyway.
No.
embarrassed by this.
He was
I know. I
totally
remember.
embarrassed.
Talk to Tommy.
Yeah, I remember talking to him one time years ago, and he just was honest with us. He
Did
said,
not
"Bob, I
like
really
it.
don't like talking about that
Right.
anymore. It's old stuff."
Was
The guy
up
that
here?
did it,
We lived here?
he lives in Huntsville. He was our neighbor.
Oh, wow. I didn't know
Good guy.
that.
Yeah, he's 70-something years old.
That still gets played on ESPN every now and then.
Yeah.
Great
I bet
guy.
y'all hear
Yeah,
something you
great
didn't
guy.
know, Mac. Name one thing Auburn's #1 in.
Swimming.
Nah, wrong.
Swimming?
That could be, I don't know.
Might
Talking
be.
about football?
Equestrian, that's horses.
No.
If y'all didn't know that. Sometimes I look around this room and say, it's amazing I'm the smartest person in here.
It's amazing you think
The
that.
#1 ranked Auburn equestrian team, their #1, has signed a rider with a familiar last name.
That's
I
funny.
do agree with him 100%. This is a big laugh that you're
The
the smartest
school
man in the
announced
room. Go
that
ahead.
Hasbrock Donovan has signed the next season. She's the daughter of Florida Gators head coach Billy Donovan.
Yep.
So she's a horseman. Going into riding a horse, Auburn. They got the Tom, do you know that?
I
Now
did
when Mac
not.
goes to Auburn, if you'll go get him a little pony, he could
He
be
can start
riding
now.
on the
Hey,
equestrian
I know
team.
something you probably don't know about your favorite school, Alabama.
What's that?
They have one of the top ski teams in the world, in the country. They're number 1 or 2.
What kind of ski team?
Water skiing.
I didn't even know they had one.
Yes, they do. They got a boy
They
from
all learn
Louisiana.
something
Well,
every day.
gee.
See, they got a boy from Louisiana over there. They gave him a
Shut
full
up.
ride.
I wonder if I can go.
Let's go ahead and get right to the point. How bad are we going to beat LSU coming up?
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about the Iron Bowl for a second.
Yeah, we are.
Iron Bowl, we are. I mean, there wasn't nothing in it. Was that a game?
We are.
Was that a game?
All right, again, let me remind y'all tonight, the Christmas parade's at 6 o'clock, starts at Athens High School, comes up Hobbs, goes downtown. We'll be set up in front of Martin and Colby. It's easier on me that way.
Why?
We gotta
Because I
get
can be home.
We got to
and in
get home
bed
and
by
watch
the
the
time-
Hartzell game.
Oh, yeah, Hartzell's on TV tonight
Yes.
at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
We'll make
Y'all
it home
remember
just in
that?
time
How
to
long ago
watch.
was it? 5, 6 years ago, we did the parade, and ZTV carried the Athens
High.
Championship when Athens
Now,
won it.
Madison Academy is on this morning,
11.
11 o'clock this morning, and they're on TV as
So
well.
we'll talk about all that in just a second.
Good.
All right, now we've got to take a break, come back and do a little bit of news in just a moment. You're watching Cooper and Company live, home with a roll tide, right? Matter of fact,
boy.
Mac, thanks for bringing it up how smart I am. Yeah, I did
Oh,
predict
yeah.
45-10 last week.
Pretty close.
Mike Presnell got it right.
That's about as close as you can get. You can text me wherever my phone is, 230-1123. I'm getting ready to do some news, inform y'all some stuff going on. But again, if you're getting out this
Okay.
morning, we almost got run over what I thought was a drunk this morning, but he couldn't see out of the windshield because he didn't know how to turn the defrost on.
It was his wife's car. But why not stop and be safe?
I'm not going to call any names, but he's a doctor. All right, we got to take a break. Be right back. Y'all hang on.